Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Near Protocol's price chart, and I'm going to tell you this move up is a fantastic sign, but I'm gonna say most likely the real show hasn't even started yet, and I have some very good reasons for it. But before we get into all that good stuff, if you remember, the last time that we talked about Near Protocol, we were right around this area, and the idea was that this is most likely ABC down, and this is going to be ABC on the upside, and followed by that, you may see off of this important resistance, maybe another reaction in order to get to about these levels, and then have a very strong bounce back. Why? Because overall, we were saying that there's like a very high chance this is one, this is two, and well, what's next? Strong move up into wave 3, 4, 5. So what happened in the short term? Definitely not what I said, because I was actually expecting from these areas a move on the downside, but that didn't happen. However, the overall scenario, I would argue, in Near Protocol is absolutely playing out beautifully, meaning I do think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in this area, in my view, probably we are having actually a correction structure down and not an impulse. Why? Let's zoom in. You see, I still believe that we are having in this phase 5 wave on the upside, followed by that. This is a correction down, and this is most likely a 1, 2, wave 3 to about here, correction for 4, let's say in form of a triangle structure, another move up into wave 5. And what do you have on a higher degree? I'm thinking probably a 1, 2, 3, and where is your wave 4 and 5? Odds are you're not having it yet, meaning what? This move down can be just a corrective movement, a slow and choppy one into wave 4, and what's next? Yep, another move on the upside into wave 5, and even at that point, I'm hoping that we're gonna get something like this, maybe let's say couple of days of consolidation, like a WXY, or maybe preferably actually, excuse me, where is the object? Okay, an A, B, C, D, E, a triangle structure, since in my primary case, we are having from here a correction into wave 4, and triangles do actually have a habit of happening into wave 4s, and what's next? Yup, a continuation of the move up once more into wave 5. So this is definitely an optimistic sign in Near Protocol. However, I'm gonna say what I said at the beginning of the video. I do not believe that a real show in Near has started yet. Why? For two very important reasons. Number one, in terms of Elliott Waves, if this scenario is truly happening, then okay, makes sense to say that off of the lowest low, this is 1, this is 2, and what's next? Huge move up into wave 3, 4, 5, and we're just at the beginning of it. So again, if this thing is playing out, this move is going to get extended in the coming weeks and months. Reason number 2, you see, I'm not really sure if you are a fan of classic patterns, but if you like them, you can actually pay full attention to this beautiful double bottom structure, which at the moment is not confirmed yet. Why? Let's go on a less busy chart, maybe from Coinbase. Yeah, okay, sure, there we go. You see, if you want to say that this double bottom structure is going to play out, you need to see a confirmed break of the next line, and in my view, you actually need to see a break of a very important resistance area, which is somewhere around, let's say, $3.7 right in here. Now, what do I mean by getting a break of it? I mean, we go above this region, followed by that, do a very slow and choppy move down, basically a pullback, and then get a continuation of the move up in order to take this important high. Question: what if we are actually going to do this thing? At that point, what's going to be a likely target for the coming move on the upside? First things first, if you want to go according to classic patterns, you have to put your chart on regular scale. Okay, I'm gonna say this in every single update. There is simply no measuring waves on logarithmic, and you need to measure the height of your pattern from here to about this point and put it at your breaking point. This is giving you about a $5.50 Near Protocol, meaning what we are going to get from these areas about, let's say, like a 60% move on the upside. And here's a key point, I do think we are going to get this. Why? Because also in terms of classic technical analysis, meaning support and resistances, this is the only important resistance in the short term that we are having. After getting a break of this thing, we're not really having a whole lot of strong resistances until around accidentally, or let's say not necessarily accidentally, this important area between 5.5 to I think it was about $5.7, excuse me, let's just say this one right in here. So in other words, number one, in near protocol we are looking good. Number two, the moments that we get a break of it, our move up is going to get accelerated. And number three, if this scenario is happening, well, I think it's safe to say that the real show hasn't even started yet. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in near. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.